look inside the wondrous AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys come out and they are led out by Dak Prescott as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler who is now 32 years old.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And he will have a Cowboys first down. Won't be by much. He needed 3. He got 3. The mark says first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Really nice job there. They're setting an early tone up front. And listen, these small runs, these conversion runs, they don't seem like a big deal right now. But over the course of the game, expect this offensive play caller to use these downs to build off of. So what looks small now down the line could pay a lot bigger dividend.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
It's another run here for Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's caught by Tolbert right side. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center, and the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Love firing to Golden. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A good play action with Love. He'll step up and run. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
First down, Green Bay.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life, his speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Kenny Clark in on the stop.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
On 4th down, Love. That's going to be caught, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
First down.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive, and as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
Tackled by Kenneth Murray. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers.
Green Bay.
Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. The Cowboys offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. A 1st down throw for Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
1st and 10 now from the 36. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Towards the middle, and that's Tolbert.
Prescott's pass complete to number 1, Jalen Tolbert. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Packers' 30-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Williams gets it on the draw. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Quick shot caught by Tolbert on the slant.
Complete to Jalen Tolbert. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
A 30-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys, they're on the board. It's 7-3.
Cowboys 3.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Bo Melton on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25.
The Packers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the gun, it's Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this defense, they have come to play here. They're starting this game physical, flying to the ball. They are defending every blade of grass, and they're letting these guys know early on, if you come in our area, you better be ready to play through contact.
He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he'll be taken down at the 30. A big gainer for Green Bay. It's a gain of 43 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On second down, Love. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
A 5-yard pickup.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Packers on top. We're back to Arlington in a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. Third down, they need 5. As we are ready to get back underway. That one reeled in by Golden. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down, Green Bay.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Now Jacobs. tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On play action, Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. Third down coming up.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
And he's into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers.
Green Bay.
He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it, and the Packers extend their advantage to 14-3.
Packers 14, Cowboys 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17, and they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29.
The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
Walker. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. Prescott now. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. And that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
Huge play for Dallas.
Good for a
and even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that will lead to a 2nd down. They'll throw again. Dak. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. That pass play good for 22. That's good for a Dallas first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Packers' 13-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. On the carry, it's Williams. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
5-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Williams. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
From inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. One more time for Williams. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. The Cowboys are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Cowboys 10.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Melton now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
A 2nd down throw for Love. The Cowboys have it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 3-yard line.
2nd and a yard. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short gain.
From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard
line. The Packers
line.
offense starting to trot out for this next possession. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Love. This is taken in by Dobbs. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Once again, it's Jacobs. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Packers.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll take this down right to the edge of the red zone at the 21. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Out quickly to Golden on the RPO.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll run with Emmanuel Wilson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Love to throw. Pass caught. It's Golden. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
On the play brings up 4th down.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This about as short as you can get. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers have tied it at 17.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. A return coming from the 14. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's caught by Tolbert, right side. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 37-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Now Prescott. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Micah Parsons
on the play.
Getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, The quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
On third down, Prescott. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. Love to throw it on first down. To the outside, it's brought in by Golden. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Love out quickly to Dobbs. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down, Green Bay.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Packers going to use their final timeout now, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Love. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a first down.
First down, Packers.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hanson, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The
Packers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Jacobs, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Love. Work in the middle, that's Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 18
They gain
on the play.
18 yards
And
on
the
that
Packer
one. Good
first
for a
down.
Green Bay first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Here's Love. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
3rd and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. From the gun, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
Gain of 20. First down, Green Bay.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. A handoff running left. It's Jacobs.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Here's Love to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
The Cowboys offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A pitch comes to Williams. He'll push ahead to the 21. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop.
The ball carrier. The tackle by Nate Hobbs. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Play action now. Prescott. That's out wide to Williams. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
We'll go play action. It's Prescott. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do. And, man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
They'll go with Williams. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And he did everything he could. He's trying to keep this play alive, but there's just too much penetration from this defensive front, and they end up taking him down behind the line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another
14 yards
Cowboys.
on that pass play there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
17-yard line.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a...
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Carl Brooks, he gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
Pistol now for Prescott. This is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Look, I think any time, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of a ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
They bring a tight end in motion left. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
In motion, it's Golden. A second down throw for Love. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
2 yards.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
On fourth down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Back deep to receive, the explosive Cavante Turpin. Now fair catch called for and taken, and that sets them up in outstanding field position.
At the 37
The Cowboys offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Trying the left side. Here goes Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
3rd and 11. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's good for a Cowboys.
They get 24 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
10 at the 14-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open. The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second down, they need 7. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will have a Cowboys first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And no signal as of yet. And none forthcoming. He is stopped short. And now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Dak Prescott, touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He gets it to go, and the Cowboys will go up by 7.
Makes the score Cowboys 24, Packers 17.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here's Nixon on the return. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Packers offense ready to take over once again.
22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He's going to have a Packers first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
Down by Kyer Elam. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Packers.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
32.
That is two big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
On play action, Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down?
And he'll take it on in. Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown, Green Bay. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. On the play fake, Dak. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And At this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Second down, Prescott. That's going to be incomplete.
Prescott's
Coverage
pass,
very good there.
intended for
Contact
Jake
jarring the
Ferguson.
ball loose.
Incomplete.
And it's going to force
Brings
third
up
down.
Third down and 10.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Cowboys
It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
10 at the 26-yard line.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And if he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive, he's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
It's now
Jake Ferguson
2nd and 10.
was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. Again, Prescott to the air. That's caught by Lamb. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up
That's
third
a gain
down.
of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw again. Dak. Got a man. That's Tolbert. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Yards.
You never know
That's
which play
another
is going to be the one that
Cowboys.
sways the game in your favor. And
First and
that
goal
could
at
be
the
it right
8-yard
there. I mean,
line.
to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
At the 7-yard
So anytime you
line.
decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Dak Prescott. Touchdown, Dallas.
Cowboys.
His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will go up by 7. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So the lead is 7 now here in this fourth quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Melton now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense. ready for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Love firing to Golden. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. On the handoff, this is Jacob. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
42.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense about ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Prescott now. That's complete left side to Pickens.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Prescott. This pass right side caught by Lamb. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Prescott to his main man Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
On play action, here's Dak. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
To the air again, Prescott. To the left side, caught by Lamb. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
CD Lamb. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down, 3 to go. Prescott again. He'll try and get there on the ground. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a first down.
It's a gain of 18.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
That's good for a
They'll be disappointed
Cowboys.
there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Williams gets it from the pistol. Not much happening there, just a short gain. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll go again with Williams. Packers going to use their final timeout now. Talk things over before third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Dak to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the
These curl
16-yard
routes. He's been
line.
running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
On the carry, it's Williams. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. It is 2nd and 9. It's another run here for Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Melton now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's Dobbs open left side. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On second down, Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft.
Love's pass.
And that's a
Complete
first
to
down.
Tucker
It will
Kraft.
be a gain of
An
8.
8-yard pickup.
Well, we'll
First
give a little
down,
credit here
Packers.
defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Here we go. One final play. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.